I still see your shadows in my room. Can't take back the love that I gave you. It's to the point where I love.
Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's FreshMode Studios here, back with another video coming to you guys with an NBA 2K19 rebuilding video. And today we're going to do the Oklahoma City Thunder once more here. And we're going to be doing a Kevin Love Thunder rebuild, which is a trade I think the Thunder should make. Makes a little more sense than Bradley Beal, in my opinion. You guys saw in the first season when we did that Bradley Beal rebuild. You want to check it out for yourself, but it was interesting. All right, I'm not going to spoil it, so y'all need to check that out. But yeah, so I traded a bunch of the picks around. This stuff takes forever. I just did, you know, you can see I got some of them, like the top 7 picks I believe I got right. I think I did. So yeah, I'm not doing nothing else. But yeah, for staff signing, we're gonna keep it the way it is. Let's get an assistant GM like Owen Masters here. Don't want to pay him too much, so I want to save some money. Is there an assistant coach? Ooh, I do want to get Trent Peterson. I get him for like 1.25 mil. I want to get both those guys. Alright, we do. I don't really care about the scouts. So let's go to the draft. For the Thunder, we're gonna have to make our pick. Let's see who's out here. Oh yeah, if I can make the pick for the Lakers too, because I gotta do the whole trade. John Morant, bro, what is this game? Why is John Morant not going number 2? Obviously the Pelicans aren't going to be getting John Morant. They're going to be getting somebody like DeAndre Hunter. Let's sim to our pick here at 21st or 21, and Bobo's out here. Kevin Porter Jr., who we did take in the other rebuild. I was thinking about taking Cam Johnson. Nas Reed also out here. I mean, this is solid. PJ Washington is a possibility. Seen some rumors with that. Chris Wilkes, I took him in my OKC, my league. Bobo, I mean, since he's out here, I kind of just want to take him, to be honest with you. I might as well just do it. If he's still out here, we'll take a chance on him. Zion Williamson, RJ Barrett, Culver. Okay. Rookie signing. Of course, we're going to sign Bobo. And then team player options, we will accept both Nader and Burt. I think I'm going to throw Nader in the deal for Kevin Love. Fortunately, Noel does decline. Qualifying offers, there are none. Free agency. Now we can do this trade with the Lakers. Davis, force that. Okay, so now we don't need to be the Lakers anymore. They can figure out whatever they want to do for our free agency. I guess I should do our trade too. Let me see if I could just do a trade finder for Kevin Love and just see if there's any trades that do come up. Oh, okay. Well, we're just gonna. I mean, he's 85 overall. We're gonna trade Steven Adams. Only 2 stars. Wow. Roberson. I could do Schroeder instead, but it wouldn't make much sense because then we'd have Love and Grant. And that just wouldn't work. So. I think I'll try to throw in Patterson. I don't know if that contract, yeah, they're gonna acquire a little too much. I could take on like a bad contract though, maybe for like a season, or I could just flip them. See if they have any contracts. Like, I traded Diallo in the Beal rebuild, and the specific reason why is because if you look at his 3-point scoring, he's terrible. That's the reason why we need shooters on this team. Now, I really like Diallo in real life. I'm all for Diallo. I like Diallo a lot. But unfortunately, I think we're just going to have to trade him here. They still don't accept that? Okay, there we go. So we got rid of Patterson. Here's the trade. Adams, Nader, 1st round pick, Diallo, and Patterson. So now, I didn't get Deladova in that trade, so we didn't have to worry about trying to trade that off. So Roberson, I guess I could keep around, but let me see what I can get for him. Let me move him to small forward to see if we can get a little additional value for him. Just to move his overall to 79, see if we can get something a little extra for him. I mean, if not, that's okay. We can get like Zaire Smith, a young player, would be okay. We get some 1st round picks from the Warriors. Might not be a bad option. Rocco, I wish that would be nice. That would be a very nice pickup if we could get like Rocco, Red Van Fleet, solid backup, Bonga, Mitchell Robinson, Alex Len. There's some decent deals. I like this Zaire Smith deal because we get a little young player who can shoot. Well, I guess not. The 2 1st round picks is decent, but Rocco, we gotta throw in a 1st, but getting Rocco is big, I think. He does have 3 years on his deal though. Yeah, all the way to 2021, but I think it might be worth it to do. Let me see, what did he put up last year? He did shoot about 38% from 3-point line. That's a nice deal. Another first round pick we're gonna give up, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see. Let's take a look at the roster right now, just see what we're looking at. We got 1, 2, 3. Oh gosh, we're gonna need a shooting guard. And we got that, and then we got Kevin Love, who will play the center position. So let's move him to center. I know he's gonna go down a little bit, but I just want to put him at center so we can see it a little clearly. So we got Love, Bol, Grant. So we need a backup 4, and probably I need to get a shooting guard. That would be ideal. Danny Green would be solid. I did sign who I think the Thunder should get, and that is, unfortunately, I can't sign him because he wants a little too much, but that would be Wesley Matthews. I think he's a good player. You should definitely take a look at him. Tony Allen can't shoot at all. We definitely need shooters on this team. J.R. Smith, probably could use a little more shooting than that. Wayne Ellington would be good, just need a little more defense. But Reggie Bullock, hey, we did get Wesley Matthews on the team. I decided to go for him. I was trying to get Alfred Gamino to be a backup 4 for us. Fortunately, that did not work out. We are gonna bring Morris back, and I'll look to move him for like maybe a better backup 4, or I could get even like Bob Mute wouldn't be bad. Decent defense. I wouldn't mind him for a season. Play him just a little bit. Let's see if we can get both of those guys. Morris signs with the Heat, or Bob Mute does. Can we at least get Morris? Okay, we do get him, so I can look to trade him potentially. But back up, oh gosh, Mike Scott. Yeah, this is, I don't know what I should do there. I mean, I'm gonna run a 9-man rotation, but looking at the roster right now, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I could play Morris and not Bol, and then Bol could be in the G League, and then he could be a beast. Or we could not play Morris. I don't know. Let me look at trades for him, and then we'll kind of make our decision from there. Let's see what's out there for Morris. Trevor Reeves would be solid. Obviously, we do have Contavious Colin Pope. We're gonna throw in Burton though. PJ Tucker, Danny Green. Went back to the Raptors. Spaz Napier, Joe Robinson, Patrick Patterson, we can get him back. Yeah, nothing really too exciting, so I think I'm just going to keep him around. Maybe I can move him next year. And then just for kicks, let me throw Schroeder and Morris in the trade finder just to see. At player progression, Wesley Matthews does go down to a 74. I don't like that. Felton goes down to a 69. Deontay Burton. At training camps, we're going to be sending Jeremy Grant to the first one. He goes up to a B. Second one, let's send Burton. Let's also send Bobo. That would be our third one. He stays at A-. I wanted to send one to Ferguson. Probably should have sent him there instead of Burton. But oh well, let's go into the next season, figure out the rotation, and I'll be right back with you. Here's the rotation for this first season. Westbrook, Matthews, George. So we got Westbrook with 35, PG with 35, Matthews with 29, Grant with 30, Kevin Love with 33, Rocco 27, Schroeder 24, Bol 15, Morris 12. For scoring options, we're going Paul George, Westbrook, Kevin Love. Let's look at system proficiency. Grit and grind is probably the best one. I want to run like pace and space though. Gives us a little more shooting, increased 3-point opportunities, balance, limits turnovers, doesn't excel at one thing. I want to run pace and space, more spacing for pick and roll attacks. Actually, let's do perimeter centric because I want the reason why I think this trade would work is because Kevin Love, he can shoot, he can space the floor, he's a decent rebounder, decent inside defender. And I think just getting that floor spacer would help them out a lot. He provides that spacing that the Thunder need. And he could be a perfect third option for the Thunder. You think of like the Cavs team when they had Kyrie, LeBron, and Love. Love filled that third role pretty nicely. Obviously, LeBron and Kyrie were the go-to guys, but then if you needed somebody, a third guy just to knock down a few shots, a little few more than others, Kevin Love would be your guy, be your third option. Doesn't, demand the ball or anything like that. That's why the Bradley Beal trade, I don't know how much it would work. Russ would have to take a lot more of a back seat, but I still want to see him thrive on both sides of the floor. So I think in this way, it gives them a little more options. For Russ to be able to attack, all that good stuff. And even Paul George, pick and roll game, I think open up a little bit more. And getting Wesley Matthews provides shooting and defense. So that's just my take on it. But we are ranked 6th by NBA.com, 8th by 2K, and 6th by Mark Spears. Not a bad first year at all. 50-32 record. I mean, it could have been a whole lot better, but it was a lot better than the Bradley Beal rebuild. Certainly did not go as well as this. So James Harden wins MVP here in this first season. Zion, Rookie of the Year. Larry Nance, 6th Man of the Year. Anthony Davis, let's see, but of course he's still in the Lakers with 21. Defensive Player of the Year, Most Improved, Marvin Bagley, and Brett Brown, 64-18 record. They must have got like Kevin Durant or something. Zion Williamson on the All-NBA first team. Yeah, and All-NBA second team. LeBron James on that. Ben Simmons, 90 overall. Put up 20 points a game. Wow. Russell Westbrook on this team. Let's see what he put up. He put up 20 points, 9 boards, 7 assists. I swear his assists always go down. I'm simming with him, but did shoot a little bit better from 3. Kevin Durant is on the Sixers. Told you guys 26 a game. DeMarcus Cousins went back to the Kings. Here's the all-defensive first team, all-defensive second team. We got Rocco and Paul George. Our defense had to be insane. That's all I gotta say. PG 22 a game, 48% from the field. Not bad. Here's the all-rookie teams. Yeah, but what a this defense would be insane, just having all those guys. Let's look at these team stats for the season. If we were not we were number 1 in defense. 76ers were number 2, but points per game, wow, we were 25th. Holy cow, not so hot. But our point differential was decent. 3rd in point differential. It should have been a lot more if we had more offense. I thought this, I think this team would create a lot more offense. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. I guess our field goal percentage probably doesn't help. I don't know. We weren't even that bad at threes this year. So we saw Westbrook's and Paul George's stats, but Kevin Love put up 14 a game. It's 11 boards, also 2 assists. He did shoot 33% from deep, only 38% overall, 39%. Wesley Matthews, 10 points a game. What do you shoot from 3? 45%. That's nice. Dennis Schroeder, 11 off the bench. We just could have gotten a little bit more. 38% from deep, though. 47% from the field. Jimmy Grant with about 10 points a game. 5 boards. 51%. 52% from the field. 33% from deep. Rocco, here's some of his numbers. 2 steals. A block per game, too. 38% from deep. 40% overall. So I think it's just our overall field goal percentage not doing too good. But our 3-point percentage isn't too bad. Bobo did decent with 7 and 4. Markieff Morris 5 and 3. He shot 33% from deep, 48% overall. And I totally forgot to send people to G League. Oh my gosh. Oh, that would have been so good. Let's send this first round here against the Sacramento Kings. We're down 2-0, 2-1, 2-2. 3-2 us, and we win in 6, taking on the New Orleans Pelicans. Wow, Lakers the 8th seed. I want to see who they got on their team. Is this Jordan Crawford? They got Bonga. They got Derrick Rose. Didn't do much in the playoffs. Avery Bradley. So that's basically their signings. Why are the Pelicans so good? Oh, I guess RJ. Wait, no, Zion. They got Canner, Terrence Ross. I guess they got some other style players to fill in. Let's take them on now. We're up 1-0, tied 1-1, 2-1, 2-2. Close series here, 3-2, and we win in 6 once more. Nice. We're taking on the Houston Rockets, who have Harden, Capella, basically their same team, but they got Aminu, who I tried to sign, but they stole him from us. Let's see if we can beat these Rockets in the conference finals and go to the finals in year 1. Can we do it? 3-2, 4-2. Let's go. We're taking on the Celtics. Wow, 40-42 record, and they're in the playoffs. Kyrie stayed. They have Sekou Doumbia, Nas Little, Rodney Hood, and they're in the playoffs. And they beat that 76ers team, with Julius Randle, with Kevin Durant. Wow. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess that works for us. Let me sit in this game here. 3-2. We're gonna simcast this one. I'm gonna hop in the first season. Why not? I mean, if we're gonna do this good, I mean, it took me forever. I mean, I feel like, cause it's just, I don't know. The last rebuild was just not good. I mean, hopping with about 3 minutes left. Wow, it's 2 minutes left, but whatever. Yeah, it's just Bradley Beal rebuild. I just don't know what happened in that first season. I just don't think that, you know, that trade would work out for the Thunder as well as this Kevin Love trade would work out. And obviously, 2K seems to like the sim this time. In the Bradley Beal rebuild, we're going to like 7 games every series. And I'm on Superstars, just so y'all know. You see that right there. And I'm not sure what this lineup is here. We got only 2.5 minutes to play. Oh, I forgot. Whoops, I'm shooting free throws. Westbrook, 26 and 14, also 6 assists. Kevin Love, 19-11. Jeremy Grant, 14-5. PG, 24. Matthews, corner, 3. Buries it. He's got 14. All the starters in double digits. Hit that, K-Love. Nice shot. Here's the final game stats here. Kyrie Irving with 28 and 9 for the Celtics. Tatum 17, Al Horford 15 and 5. Obviously, the Celtics are probably going to lose both Horford and Kyrie. Jaylen Brown 13, 3 and 3. Doumbia with 12. Nas Little was 10. Gordon Hayward rough night. On our side, Westbrook 27, 15 and 8. Oh, 7 from 3. I don't want to talk about that, but Paul George 26, 4 and 3. Also 5 steals. And see, this is how it's supposed to work. Although Paul George should be taking a few more shots on Westbrook, even though I don't know why it's happening, because Paul George is the #1 scoring option, but it is what it is. Kevin Love 22 and 11, 6 of 8 from the field. And then Wesley Matthews taking 13 shots. We got 14 points. Grant with 14. Bobo with 8. Schroeder with 7 and 6. Rocco 6 and 2. Morris with 3. And that is the final box score for this first season where we win the NBA Finals. We'll take a look at the playoff stats and hop into year number 2. Oh yeah, here is the Finals MVP. Russell Westbrook, 22 points a game, 11 boards, 8 assists, a steal, and a block while shooting 43% from the field, 36% overall. For the playoff stats, we were number 6 in points per game, number 1 in points allowed, and number 1 in point differential. Looking at player stats, for the playoffs, Paul George led the way with 24 a game, 7 boards, 4 assists, shot 53%, 48% from downtown. Russell Westbrook, 23, 10 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals, 46% from the field, 36% from deep. Kevin Love, 16 points, 11 boards, 3 assists, 42% from the field, 31% from deep. Wesley Matthews with 11, similar numbers to the regular season. Did shoot quite worse though in the 3-point category. Jimmy Grant, very similar stats as well. Shot a little bit better in the 3-point line, a little worse overall though. Schroeder with 9, took a little bit of a dip. Shot a little bit better in the 3-point line as well. Rocco, Bobo, Morris. And yeah, let's hop into year number 2. I will bring Billy Donovan back if I can find him here. I mean, he got us to the finals. I did not expect that. So if I can find him, I will bring him to the team. Here he is. All right, so we got a new CFO. We got Billy Donovan. We still got Trent Peterson, and then our scout was actually pretty decent. I didn't even worry about that last year. And then we got Sean Navarro back. Let's head to the draft. I don't think I really want to make any moves. The only thing is, obviously, it's because I did not send Burton and Ferguson in the G League because I completely forgot. I don't really think there's anything I need to do. The only thing I could think of is maybe like just Rocco and Covington, or Rocco and Schroeder, just for fun, just to see if there's anything out there. Nothing I really like. Yeah, I'm just gonna roll with the same team. Did have a 2nd round pick. We also had over another 2 second-round picks actually. So we got an overseas player and we got a 70 overall. I'm fine with that. And unfortunately, Jeremy Grant does not accept. He declines. Ferguson, we're gonna accept that. And let's take a look at qualifying offers. So I'll offer to Burton, and then let's head to free agency and try to bring some of these guys back. Anthony Davis is gonna go to the Grizzlies because 2K is stupid. Look at the Hawks. Wow, he really doesn't like that. We got bird rights on Grant. Wants 11 million. I will give him all that. And then Deontay Burton, I'll give him a 2-3 year deal. We do get both. We will renounce rights on Miller and Adrian Payne. Don't really care about them, but make sure we get these 2 guys, and then we'll be all set for next season. All right, we got them. Time to head to player progression. All right, so Bowl up to a 79, Schroeder 78, Jimmy Grant a little bit more inside scoring, Ferguson 75, Morris 75, Burton 71, Wesley Matthews up to a 70? Seriously, 2K. Okay, Rand fell down to a 67. For our first training camp, we're going to be sending Bowl to 1. He goes up to an A, not free throw. We're going to send Ferguson to 1, goes up to a B+, and then I think I will send maybe Jimmy Grant again. Yeah, I'll send Grant. Why not? He was up to B+. Here's the rotation for the second season. Russell Westbrook with 35, Ferg with 28, PG 36, Grant 30, Kevin Love 32, Rocco 25, Schroeder 24, Bobo 20. You know what, I'm going to flip them and do that. 25 for Schroeder and 24 for Rocco, 20 for Bobo, 10 for Morris, and then that's going to be the that. And then for scoring options, we're going to do Paul George, Westbrook, and Kevin Love again. And then I did actually remember to send players to G League. We sent Deontay Burton. We're also going to send that second round pick we got. So Steven is going to go down there. And let's also look at system proficiency. I guess I'll stick with perimeter centric. I kind of want to try pace and space, to be honest with you, but we're going to go with pace and space this season. It seems like it fits everybody better. Works fine for me. Let's look at power rankings real quick. Let's see, NBA.com has us at 8, 2K Sports at 8, Mark Spears at 8. In the second season, we go 52 and 30. I think that's like the same as last year. Anthony Edwards, Rookie of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year is Darius Garland. Anthony Davis, Defensive Player of the Year on the Grizzlies. Dennis Smith Jr., Most Improved, 17 points a game from him on the Knicks. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the Year with a 57 and 25 record. All NBA teams here. Zion Williamson on that first team. Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook here made the second team. Let's see what he put up. 22, 8, and 7. 35% from deep, 47% overall. I like it. And nobody else. No, Paul George did make the third team as well. 22 a game. 4 assists, 6 boards, 41% from deep, 48% overall. Here's the defensive teams. Russell Westbrook makes that. Paul George on the second team. Here's the all-rookie teams. LaMelo Ball on the Hornets. Rookie second team. Looking at the team stats, we were outside top 10, being 12th in points per game. Number 2 in points allowed by 0.1, as the Raptors were a little bit better overall, I guess. I don't know. Point differential, we were second to the Rockets, who have relatively same team. Let's look at our player stats. We saw Russ and Paul George. Here's Kevin Love with 17, 10, and 3. What he shooting from 3? 37%, much better bounce back season. 44% from the field as well. Then Schroeder, 12 points, nice. That's much better. Glad to see that. 48% overall, 42% from deep. Jeremy Grant, 10 points a game, 5 boards, a steal, 2 blocks. 52% from the field, 33% from deep. Bol 10 points, 6 boards, a steal, and a block per game. 55% from the field, 43% from deep. Look at Rocco with 8, 3 boards, 38% deep, 40% overall. Berg doesn't produce much, but yeah, it's fine. 6 points, 3 assists, 43% overall, 40% from deep, which is nice. We just need him to knock down some threes. Morris with 4 points. It's about 2 boards and assist, 48%, 31% from deep, and that is the player stats. Let's hop in this first round, taking on the Pelicans again. We're up 1-0 here, 2-0, 2-1, and we win game 4, and we win in 5, taking on the Utah Jazz. Beat the Warriors in 7, who did keep Klay Thompson. Austin Rivers, Lou Williams. It's Isaiah Thomas. It is Joe Ingles, Cole Anthony, Carmelo Anthony, Rudy Gobert, Kevin Porter Jr. Interesting team. Not a bad team whatsoever, but I think we should be able to get past them. We're down 2-0 though. 2-1, 2-2. Let's go 3-2 right here. Yes, let's get this game. Game 7. Oh, come on, man. Dang. Let's see, this is game 7, right? We lost by 10. They just had a great fourth quarter. A little bit better of a second quarter. Decent game from Paul George and Russ, Kevin Love, Bobo. I mean, it's not a terrible game, overall. Schroeder, I mean, it's kind of a rough shooting night, I guess, for Westbrook a little bit. Rocco didn't do much. Ferg either. Mitchell, Gobert, Favors. Yeah, Isaiah Thomas with 20? What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, so after winning in year 1, we lose in year number 2. Let's hope we can win in year number 3 now. The Houston Rockets win it with James Harden, 40 points a game, 2 steals, 9 assists, 56% from the field, 47% from deep. James Harden, dude. Oh, shoot. He was going crazy. Not having any rookies, but we do have the overseas player from last year. Let's go to team player options. Paul George accepts his. Bol Bol, we're going to accept that 2-year team option. We will accept Stevens' option as well. Paul George was the highest or best player out that could have went to free agency. Thankfully, he did stay. We're going to offer it to Torrey Craig, I guess. Actually, you know what? No, I won't. We got to try to bring back Ferg. He's going to want a lot of money. I might just do a sign and trade with him. We'll see. We do have... Well, we got to sign Schroeder, too. What the heck? Ferguson, what are you doing, bro? Nice, we got Rodney Hood on the team. Could be the replacement for Ferguson. We'll see. What I could do is I could trade... I could sign Ferguson, and then I could trade him. And maybe look to get, like, a good shooting guard. I don't know who I could get, though. Maybe I could... What if I made a trade for Bradley Beal? That would be some cheese. It's okay. No, we just signed him to that contract, 2K. I just signed him. I swear, dude. Why does Paul George's 3-point rating go down? Makes no sense. Bol Bol's an 84. He's the same as Kevin Love now. Schroeder 80. Burrow an 83. Ferg an 80 overall. Jeremy Grant 78. Rodney Hood 78. And Hank all the way to 77. Markieff Morris going up for some reason. Deontay Burns 75. Martinez 75. Matthews down to 68. Yeah, let me see. Can I look at my roster? I want to see what contract did Ferg get. 6 mil. All right. Well, let's look at a trade because I want to do something pretty decent here. Let's see if I can pull something off with Ferguson and Hood, and maybe throw some other players. They just agreed to that. Oh shoot, it worked. Terrence Ferguson, Rodney Hood, Markieff Morris, Sergi Martinez, and my rookie for Zach LaVine on this team. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe they accepted that. We're gonna lose a little bit of defense, but LaVine, Burton. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. At training camps, we're gonna be sending. Let's send. We're gonna send Bol Bol to 1. He goes up to an A+. We will send Zach LaVine to 1. He goes up to an A. We will also send with our third one, Jeremy Grant to 1. He goes up to an A. Here is the rotation for the final season. Russell Westbrook 34 minutes, Zach LaVine 33, Paul George 35, Jeremy Grant 27, Kevin Love 30, Schroeder 23, Bol Bol 21, Rocco 17, Enoch, Steven 10 minutes, and Deontay Burton 10 minutes for scoring options. I think we're going to leave it the same. Actually, I think I'm just going to do Paul George and then maybe LaVine, and then I don't know. I'm just going to do Paul George and then no preference. I still want Paul George to lead the team in scoring. Let's look at consistent proficiency. We're still stuck at 3.5 stars here. We're definitely going to run pace and space. Unfortunately, Jeremy Grant doesn't fit it too well. That's kind of weird, but let's look at our power rankings. I don't think I need to send anybody to G League. I mean, it shouldn't really matter anyway, but yeah, I don't have anybody to send there. James Johnson. Yeah, I think we're all set to go. Power rankings here. We are 7-7, and Mark Spears has us at 11. At the end of the third and final season, Nikola Jokic wins MVP. Rookie of the Year goes to Jalen Johnson. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards is Most Improved. Coach of the Year, Billy Donovan, 56-26 record. And here's the All-NBA First Team, James Harden with 29 points a game there. Damian Lillard on there. Giannis, Zion, Jokic. Unfortunately, no OKC players on any of these teams. Russell Westbrook is on the all-defensive second team. You can see his numbers here: 17, 8, 8, 2, about almost a block a game. 49%, 40% from deep. I like it. Here's the all-rookie teams for anybody wondering. And we are the #1 seed taking on the LA Clippers. Let's look at our season stats here, team stats. We were almost the same as the Celtics, who have relatively the same team as we played the other year. They did add Buddy Hield though, so they are pretty good. Of course, Grizzlies, they got Dennis Smith Jr., RJ Barrett, Josh Jackson, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, Vucevic too. Dang, that team's good. All right, point differential, we were #1, tied with the Celtics. Points allowed, we were #3. Interesting. Very, very close here. All 108. We were tied actually with the Kings. Points per game, we were #2 this season. Look at our player stats. Zach LaVine, another way with about 20 a game. We added another big score to the squad. 4 assists, about a steal per game. 50% from the field while shooting 40% from deep. Paul George, 19 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, 48% from deep while shooting 43% from downtown. Russell Westbrook, we saw some of his stats already. Kevin Love, 15, 3, 10 boards. Westbrook also had 8 boards. But yeah, great to see that at age 33. So he can still produce, shoot 44% from the field, and give you about 38% from deep. Dennis Schroeder, 12 points off the bench, 6 assists. He shot 38% from deep, nice. Bobo, 12 points, 7 boards, and 44% from deep, 57% from the field. Here are Grant and Rocco stats. Also Deontay Burton with 5 points, 38% from deep, 43% from the field, and Steven Enoch stats as well. Did not shoot the 3 ball, but it's all good. First round, I would take on the LA Clippers. They have a 38-44 record. We should get past them with ease, and we do. No, we don't. Okay, 3-1. Oh gosh, please don't blow it. Alright, we win in 6. Taking on the Pelicans, who beat the Trailblazers in 7. So, let's go ahead and take them on. Here we're up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. Sweep! Oh, come on. Let's go, baby. We won in 5. I was about to say, get your brooms out. We're taking on the Memphis Grizzlies. This absolutely insane team. CPU building the super team, but it's all right. We got a good team too. I think we got the defense to match it. Do we not? Down 3-1. Time to simcast. Oh shoot! Whoops. Simcast this first game here, and come back. I'm hopping in, baby. Let's go. Of course I am on Superstar still. Draws the foul, going to the free throw line. 5 on Vucevic. Let's go, Zach. Oh, he missed the layup. But there goes Vucevic. Good D. We're out of here. Let's go, PG. Look to Bobo. Nice cut from Kevin Love, and he throws it down. Caught Anthony Davis sleeping. That's a beautiful find from PG-13. Let's go. We're off to the races. Zach LaVine gets it to go. Bobo. Finish. You're freaking 30 feet tall, bro. Come on. Give me those. Let's go, Russ. Throw it down. And 1. Oh, he missed the layup. Dennis Smith Jr. fouls out, though. Westbrook makes the first free throw. We're up by 2. Let's go by 3 right here. Nice. Jimmy Grant, nice cut. Nice dunk. We're back up by 3. Running a little bit of a pick and roll action there with PG and Grant. Westbrook. Layup is good. Up by 4. Kevin Love. Oh, green light, but it got blocked. Kevin Love again. This time it goes down. He flushes it home. We're up by 4. PG open. 4, 3. Okay. I probably should not have taken that shot. I'm stupid. Alright, it's going to go right here. They're going to AD. Really? Really? Paul George Green! Bang, bang, bang! Count that! Count that, baby! Count that! Big shot from PG. 0.8 seconds left. That's enough to get a shot off, right? That has to count. We gotta take a look at this replay real quick. That's good! That's good! Clutch Paul George! What a shot to win the game. Let's go. We're about to be 3-2. We're going to make this comeback, and Memphis is going to blow a 3-1 lead. Look at the coach. He's pissed. Let's go. Look at the game stats. Paul George, Russell Westbrook, Zach LaVine, Kevin Love led the way. Jimmy Grant, Burton, Bobo, and the rest of the guys pitched in a little bit too. On the other side, RJ Barrett went off. All right, let's see if we can force a game 7 here against the Grizzlies. And we are up by 20. Wow. Nice third quarter. And we're going to walk away with a W here. Paul George, 28 points, 5 boards, 7 assists, 10 and 12 from the field. Kevin Love, 19 and 11. Zach LaVine, 17, 6 and 7. Westbrook, 16, 8 and 5. Schroeder, 14. Bobo, 14. Rocco, 6. Burton with 5. Grant with 3. And Aqua, 2. 7 at home. Conference finals. This is to play the 76ers. We're up by a little bit here. And we will win by 4. Zach Levine 23 points, Westbrook 21 and 11, Kevin Love 16, 5 and 4, Paul George 15, Jimmy Grant 11. Kind of a combined effort. Vucevic led the way for the Grizzlies. NBA Finals versus the Philly 76ers. And let's take a look at what's going on here. Kevin Durant. They have Kevin Durant, Julius Randle. Where's Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid? Maybe we got a good team to match up with them. I think we got a lot of defense, so we should be fine. As it's 2-2 now. Ben Simmons triple-double, but Levine 30 points. Westbrook 23. Schroeder shows up with 17. Paul George, rough night. But the rest of his team's got his back. We're up 3-2. Levine is just doing it all right now on offense. Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant. Let me see. I just want to see because it feels like, what is the player? It is Paul George. So, but Zach Levine is just taking over. Let's simcast this game. Maybe get a little gameplay here. We are now losing. Actually, tie game. And we're back and forth. We're up by 16 now. Looks like we're about to run away with this one. We're up by 14. I'm gonna hop in here, give you guys a little bit more gameplay, and that'll be the video. We are on Superstar here. Not sure why James Johnson's in the game. PG on Kevin Durant. That man is a walking brick. James Johnson. Let me give it to James Johnson once. Aw, man. What? I was gonna get some Zach Levine gameplay. Paul George from deep. Hits it. Let's go, PG. Paul George again. He's feeling it. Babe, Bobo, and Kevin Love. Hey, shimmy shake. Bobo, bang hit. Nice pass from Kevin Love and Paul George with a finish. We're out of here, baby. PG. Westbrook, dunk on him. And one. Kevin Love gets the pass from Westbrook and throws it down. Paul George. And one. Westbrook flies in and throws down a thunderous spike. What a slam from Russell Westbrook in this second back-to-back. Or no, not back-to-back because we did lose last year, but second championship from this rebuild. Love open 4-3. He rattles it on in. He's got 25. Here's the final stats for this game. Joel Embiid 34 points, 12 boards. Kevin Durant 18. Ben Simmons 13, 10 and 5. Julius Randle 11 and 5. And Paul George 33 points for us. Kevin Love 25 and 12. Westbrook 21, 6 and 10. Dennis Schroeder with 15, 2 and 7. Zach Levine 13 points, 4 away from the field. Bobo with 9 and 7. Burton 5 and 5. Jimmy Grant 2 and 4, Enoch with 2 and 3, Rocco only 1 point, but yeah, let's see who the NBA Finals MVP will be in year number 3, our second win in the NBA Finals, the second Larry O'Brien Trophy. Of course, the OKC wins the championship. Russell Westbrook wins it again, 19 points a game, 7 boards, 7 assists, 2 steals. And while shooting 52% from the field and 48% from deep. Let's look at the playoff stats on the season. Team stats first. Number 5 in points per game. And number 2 in points allowed. 4 in point differential. Let's look at player stats. Paul George led the way with about 20 points a game. 5 boards, 4 assists, 45%. 46% from the field, 45% from deep. Levine with 19. In the playoffs here, 4 assists, a steal. 47% in the field, 40% from deep. Westbrook 17 points. We saw some of his stats already. Those were from the NBA Finals. Kevin Love 16 points, 35% from deep. Schroeder 12 points, 34% from deep. Bobo 11 points. He shot 29% in the playoffs from the 3-point line. Jimmy Grant, Deontay Burton, Rocco, Enoch, and that pretty much rounds it up. So if you guys enjoyed the video, if you did, go ahead and jump like a video, subscribe for more content. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.